Hi, I'm going to give some tips on planning your next vacation or trip and booking with an airline. My credentials are I'm a pilot myself. I've flown Cessna 172s, King Airs, and the Dash 8 IFR rating. I have friends who work in the airline industry as well from Embry-Riddle. So these are going to be my tips for planning your next trip. Some of them are fundamentally known, other ones are less common knowledge. First tip is, most people know, book early, months in advance. If you're confident on time and date and it's not contingent on anything such as weather, book early, a couple months in advance will usually get you a really good rate. The other option is actually booking last minute at the airport on standby. Sometimes they might have 3 to 4 seats available at the end or more, and they're desperate to get rid of them. You want to pick one of them up. You'll probably get a better rate. You can also play each airline off each other and check all the airlines then. And if they have any remaining seats, you can fly in standby status. As long as it's not urgent and you're very flexible, you might even have to stay a night at the airport. But that will usually get you a pretty good rate. But booking early is what I suggest. The other option is booking early or late in the day. The time of the day is a factor. If you're willing to get up early and be ready to depart by 7 a.m., which means you probably have to be there by 5 a.m., or late in the evening, suppose 10 p.m. departure time, you'll typically get a better rate. That is a concern of yours. In addition to that, non-peak days of the week, such as a Sunday evening or night and a Wednesday, are non-peak days and will typically get you a better rate. As well as times of the year in relation to the location. Florida in the middle of summer, you'll probably get a better rate versus going to Florida into winter when more people want to go there. Again, it's supply and demand. So time of the year and the location definitely play a factor. The other option is having a lot of connections. If you're willing to connect, suppose you're willing to go through Dallas-Fort Worth or Atlanta-Hartsfield, Chicago Midway or O'Hare, here in New York at LaGuardia or JFK or LAX. If you're willing to be routed all around, it may take a day to complete the flight to your destination, but if you have more connections versus flying direct, you'll typically get a much better rate. The other situation where you can save as well is luggage. Just do carry-ons. Keep them under 35 pounds and save a little room for if you pick up anything on your trip. But if you have luggage that weighs over 50 pounds, expect to pay a lot more. So patience and flexibility is the key. There are other modes of transportation. You can try train and such for shorter routes. I suggest that. Train or bus. Here in New York, we have a great train system. So those are my tips. Book early or standby. Early or late in the day. Be flexible. Non-peak times and days, as well as times of the year. And again, flying is the safest mode of transportation per mile flown, for mile traveled. So don't worry about safety, whether it's TSA or in the air safety. It's a very safe mode of transportation, much more safer than actually driving. So shouldn't be concerned about it. So again, I hope this PSA helps on your next trip, and enjoy.